Welcome to your weather update for Scotland from the Met Office. Things have changed. Much milder but much wetter conditions have been spreading their way. And we've seen a few showery outbreaks across the northeast through this evening. They'll fade away, but look at this, another area of rain working its way across pretty much all of the mainland through the night and eventually up across Shetland by dawn too. So a spell of wet weather through the night. It's quite breezy as well, a lot of cloud around. We could see temperatures through the evening dipping down into single digits, but by morning those temperatures will be probably rising up to 7-8 degrees Celsius, and we'll probably start the day in double figures through the central belt and across the southwest. So a mild start, but a pretty drab day to come tomorrow with further outbreaks of rain. Mostly light and patchy initially, but some heavier rain coming in from the west as the morning goes on, and we'll see that becoming more widespread through the middle part of the day. It then turns brighter for a time, but only to allow more showers to get blown in on a pretty brisk wind, but at least a better chance of some sunny spells through the course of the afternoon. It will be quite breezy, but with that breeze coming up from the southwest, we've lost that nagging easterly wind, so a very different feel in eastern areas. Temperatures getting to double figures. Some places may well creep into the teens, maybe 13 or 14 along the Murray coast with a bit of afternoon sunshine. Still a few heavy showers across southern areas through the evening time and across the far north, but generally turning a bit drier for a time on Thursday evening. But that doesn't last because Friday is a very wet and a windy day. Further pulses of heavy rain working their way across the country from south to north. So some places are going to have a very wet day on Friday, and it's also going to be really quite windy. The strongest winds initially around western coasts and then strengthening on the east coast later on, getting really quite gusty in and around Edinburgh for a time on Friday as well. So yeah, some pretty blustery conditions along with some wet conditions. Temperatures though, again, much higher than they have been, double figures pretty much across the board. We do have warnings in place for that wet and windy weather. Strong winds likely along the coast in the south west in particular, gusts of 50-60 miles an hour, could even be a little bit higher than that, maybe up to 70 miles an hour for a time. And then we have rain warnings covering the southwest, but also one covering parts of Aberdeenshire, Perth and Kinross and Angus. So yeah, we could see 30-40 millimetres of rain coupled with the rain through Thursday that could cause some flooding issues. It then turns a bit drier on Saturday, although still quite gusty with some showers. And then another area of low pressure squeezing the isobars, another spell of wet and windy weather to come during the second half of the weekend. Keep up to date with the forecast and those weather warnings. You can see them on our app and on our website, and of course get the very latest if you subscribe to all of our YouTube channels.